Hey guys, what is up? It's Kat here. We are in a little bit of a different environment today. I will explain why, and I'm just going to cut to the quick. Since it's been a long hot minute since I've posted a single video on this channel, I've definitely dipped off for the past few weeks, and unlike my usual hiatuses, which are more frequently unintentional, there's a reason why I haven't been as active or making as much content as of late, and I'm sure many of you guys already know, and many other reaction, review, commentary, fandom channels have already addressed this subject, but I want to be talking about what the channel is going to be looking like going forward and the pivot in my content as I stand in solidarity with SAG-AFTRA and the Writers Guild. For at least my American viewers, those of us in the States, I'm pretty sure all of us are aware by now that SAG-AFTRA and the Writers Guild have been on strike. The Writers Guild has been striking since May, and SAG-AFTRA recently joined them in mid-July, and as many of you guys know, I personally moved to Los Angeles to pursue a career in filmmaking and the acting industry, and while I am currently still non-union, I do have ambitions of joining the union at some point in the future. That is certainly a goal of mine, and I'm definitely a little bit behind in making this video, but I'm sure many of you guys have already seen that with the strike, there are of course regulations and restrictions for union actors, what they can and cannot be doing during this time, but that has extended to content creators, social media influencers, anybody who has ambitions like mine to join the union at some point in the future. If you would like to be a member, there are certain regulations that I would like to follow on the channel specifically. I don't want this to come out and sound like I am trying to speak on behalf of every channel and what they should be doing and how they should be pivoting their content right now. I am simply speaking from the position of somebody who does have ambitions to join SAG-AFTRA in the future, and therefore I would like to stand in solidarity as much as I possibly can. So as a pre-member, somebody who has hopes to join the union in the future, I am standing in full solidarity with them, and that extends to this channel. So that is why I have not really uploaded any content in the past few weeks. And this of course will affect the content going forward. So I basically just wanted to sit down with you guys and explain that for the time being, I will not be filming my usual content, which includes reviews, reactions, discussion, commentary, XYZ of anything film and television related. Because there is so much nuance currently going around about, what is considered promotion of struck work. I am simply just trying to make it easy on myself, and cold turkey, we are not going to be discussing any sort of media, film, or television related in general until the strikes have been resolved. So what are we going to talk about on this channel? So this is where you guys come in. I just wanted to sit down and let you know that this is where I stand. These are the actions I'm going to be taking to support the unions. Of course, even though I am not currently a member, I would certainly like to be in the future. So this is just the efforts I am taking to stand in solidarity with them until the strikes have reached a resolution. So for the time being, I would very much love your guys' help because I've been so lost. That's half the reason why I haven't really necessarily made content. It's because I wanted to touch base with you guys. Other than film and television, what types of content would you guys like to see? Now is the time more than ever to send any other requests, That said, I did reach out to SAG to confirm if gaming, streaming gameplay is acceptable during this time. So I did get the okay on that. However, to further support them, I will not be playing any games whose characters or storylines are inspired by or affiliated with franchises and IP that are currently related to struck companies. So that means, any game franchise that isn't necessarily derived from a film and television adaptation. But there are still, of course, plenty of options in that category. So we might be taking a heavy pivot and becoming a gaming channel for the time being. This includes, maybe I step up the streaming or I just film more gameplay related videos. And of course, also that is why I'm filming in a different space as well. As we know, my other studio is obviously riddled with film and television inspired decor, so it doesn't necessarily feel right for the time being, or at least right now in this moment, for the purposes of this video coming out and saying that I'm not going to be focusing on film and television related media, and to then film that in a room that is littered with film and television related decorations definitely doesn't seem right. So that explains the change of scenery. So yes, that's the purpose of this video. I just wanted to sit down and catch you guys up on the current pivot of the channel. So yes, for now, we may become a gaming channel or stepping up the cooking with cat videos. For those of you guys who enjoyed it, I of course just wouldn't be doing any recipes necessarily as I had, you know, the previous episodes of that series on the channel. I wouldn't be doing any recipes that were inspired by IP or franchises. It would have to just be something random, I guess. We'll see. That said, if you guys would like to see more cooking with cat videos, now is the most ideal time. Or literally any other type of content, you know, I don't want to say the word vlogs, but like any other content you guys have maybe wanted to see, now is the most ripe, perfect time for that. And I truly would actually really appreciate it, because I have been a little bit lost on how I want to segue into this new phase of the channel now, while I'm standing in solidarity with SAG-AFTRA, of course. So please do let me know what other types of content you guys have maybe been interested in seeing, you know, any types of requests or recommendations that are not related to film or television. Now is the time, and I will definitely, now is the perfect time if you guys have any sort of requests for any type of content that is, again, not inspired by or related to covering film or television or media in that sphere. You know what I mean. So yeah, thank you guys so much for understanding. And again, I don't want this to come across as I have some sort of moral high ground to channels that are still continuing to cover film and television content. That's not the purpose or the intent or the tone I want to adopt behind this video. So I just want to reiterate that this is my own personal choice as somebody who has ambitions to join SAG-AFTRA at some point in the future, and that is why I've made the decision to pivot the content for now. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this channel update, and thank you in advance for your understanding for however long this might, you know, extend to the content on the channel. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. It felt really good to just sit down and chat with you guys again. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys have been doing so well wherever you are. I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, morning, evening, 3 a.m., wherever you are. And I will see you guys again very soon.